Tonight we've been drinking sewer piss from the Miller Company. They like to call it High Life. They give it a quirky little nickname, the champagne of beers. But really, we're on to you, Miller.
Or the champagne.
Just because it's carbonated.
We know that you're milking donkeys behind your factory, and we're gonna go into our rating process here. What are we rating out of this week before we get too far off topic? We gotta go something.
I feel
something.
Since we're
We gotta go
trying
something
to live the high life.
Superiorly mediocre, but at the same time, like, was cool at once. I mean, maybe like old.
There's
people,
a niche fan base.
Like old people like to take them to dog tracks.
It was established in 1903. I mean, that's pretty close to Steve Winwood's.
Steve Winwood. Okay, Steve. You know what? Executive decision, ladies and gentlemen. Neighborhood Films is rating out of Steve Winwood's.
Take me a higher life.
Yeah, okay. All right, so being done, you're gonna go first, and you're gonna tell us how your high life experience went tonight.
I tell you, my high life experience was extreme lows and very little highs. I can tell you that right now. Mostly because it put me in the dirt. I'm probably gonna have a headache in the morning. I can't be 100% sure of that, but more than likely. So I'm gonna have to rate it, since we can't rate it in the negatives. I am gonna have to give it a slim 1.
One. I did not expect that low because this man drinks Bud Ice by choice.
I didn't say it was not cheap. Okay, this
This is the cheapest of the cheap.
Sometimes it's all you can afford, but it definitely gets a 1 on the list.
All right, J-Dub.
See, I was gonna go with at least a higher grade here, I guess. A 2, if you will.
Burn them with a 1, damn son.
You know,
Like I saved that shit for 211.
Oh yeah, dude. High Life's got STDs, bro.
See, and the only reason I would say a 2 over a 1 is just because, like, I guess I've had worse beers. And I mean, this is pretty chuggable, at least. I guess that's a point, maybe, in some world. 2. That's what I go with.
All right, so
2 Winwoods.
It's a little high for me.
When we rated Pabst Blue Ribbon, I believe collectively this panel gave it like a 6 or a 7, maybe even higher than that. So I would like to bring shame upon both of these men right here for two-facing the High Life and then directly roll into two-facing the High Life myself. This is awful beer. This is some of the worst beer I've ever had. Pabst Blue Ribbon, if you can believe it, was better than this garbage.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad that I bought juice boxes, the dog track, because it meant that I only had to drink 7 ounces at a time instead of 12.
Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they know.
We're really gonna get real with this score because I was gonna give it a 1 as well until I remembered, as with Pabst Blue Ribbon, I believe it got a boost in my score because of this. It was given to me. It was free, and that's cheap. And I think even if I would have had to buy this beer, it would have been incredibly cheap as well.
A penny saved is a penny earned.
That's right. So I'm also going to give it a 2, which means congratulations, Miller Company and Miller High Life in particular. You have achieved the lowest score on Neighborhood Films' Ruling from the Benches panel in the history of all of the beer. We've had Pabst Blue Ribbon on here. We had the Crappy Shock Top last week. You guys blew it out of the water. I mean, you
Get a straw.
Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah, you're a sucker. This was bad beer.
Absolutely
So, again, PSA time from Neighborhood Films. If you're going to go out and buy a beer and you have no money to spend on beer, High Life is a choice, but not one that you should necessarily take.
Take me a higher life.